Hello everybody, greetings and salutations. Give me just a second while I try to get this set up on my iPad because I'm going to be taking my glasses off and I'm not going to be able to see you. So if you don't mind, give me just a second. If you are joining me, please make sure that you share the video so that we can get more interaction. The more interaction that we get, the more fun we'll have with the conversation. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, you guys. So you guys are going to have to help me out. You're going to have to help me figure out what we're going to talk about. I came on here without a plan. I have no plan about what we're going to talk about. Let's see here. I'm not sure what I just did. Not sure what I just did. I think I might have posted in a group that I wasn't supposed to and I didn't mean to. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get this shared so that I can get some people watching us. So, I'm not sure what's going on because my screen is frozen here. Okay. See if I can figure out how to share this on my personal post. I don't know how to share it on my personal post. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do it. Okay, I know I'm taking up a lot of your guys' time, and I'm so sorry. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. So I may have just posted this in the Menopausal View 14 times, or I might have actually posted it on my page. I'm not sure. I don't know. So, and I'm getting a crap ton of messages from another group that just started. So I may be a little distracted. Please stop doing that. Oh my God, this is gonna drive me crazy. So I'm in a fashion show in April, and every time you have, anytime you have your designer, you get added into another group and everybody has to say hi. So my messages are going like, you may be hearing a lot of dinging, and for that I apologize right now. So I'm going to try to do this without being too distracted. So if you're watching, the show is, I want to say it's April 16th. I'll put the information below. It's the Ohio Full Figured Fashion Weekend, Ohio Curvy Fashion Weekend, my apologies. It's a yearly event, and I will be in it, as I have been for the last 5, this will be my 6th year. Yeah, it'll be my 6th year. So I would love to have you come out and join us. I think the tickets are like $20 maybe. But there is a lot of models. You can also be an advertiser. You can be, there's all kinds of ways you can be involved. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So I'm not sure who's joining us because I'm not able to see what's going on very well because of the messages that are continually populating. But today I am going to show you how to do a quick makeup in the morning. So a lot of people talk about how it just takes so much time to do makeup. So if you are a makeup artist, this is probably not for you. This is for the regular, normal, everyday person who just needs a, how do I get my face done quickly and get out the door? So first of all, I want to tell you what I have that I do. First, I make my own foundation. By make my own foundation, I put a whole bunch of stuff together that works for me, stuff that helps me. So, what I use is I have a CC cream, which is a color correcting cream. I have a BB cream. BB cream is beautifying cream, so it has stuff that's good for your skin. I also have a little bit of oil in my foundation because it's really good for your skin and it helps the foundation go on very smooth. I also have a primer and I have a little bit of highlighter in my foundation cream as well. So I kind of mix it all together and I create my own. I also have the base is Beauty Society's Perfect 10 foundation, and I just kind of mix it all together. And I just keep adding to it as I need to. So before we get started, since we're doing a quickie tutorial, this already has primer in it, but if you don't have primer, I highly recommend getting a water primer. This is a Smashbox water primer. Because the reason why I recommend it is because it's a quickie. So it's just it's a spray on. I don't care for the smell. I'm very specific with smells. I'm very sensitive to smells. So I have to be very careful. The next thing you want to make sure that you have in your repertoire. Hi, sis. And Amber's joined us today too. I miss you, Amber. I really miss you. Come and see me soon. I love you. So this is cosmetic applicators, and these are called bullet applicators. I cannot tell you how much I absolutely freaking love these things. They're pointy on one end, and then they're flat on the other. Not like a Q-tip, but flat. So these things are like everything. They are the most versatile tool that I have in my makeup kit. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this part as a spatula, and I'm just going to take a little bit out of the lid because I don't need a whole lot of foundation. And I'm just going to kind of, and like I said, this is because of the CC cream and the BB cream. I have created a foundation that has just the right thickness for me. I like a little bit of sheerness to my foundation. So I don't like a very heavy foundation because I build on it so much anyway. So this is my very first step when I'm getting my makeup on, and I use a toothbrush brush, their hairbrush brush, just to get it spread around. When I'm in a really big hurry, I'll just use my hands. It gives it more of a sheer look when I do that. But it is an option. And you also have to be really careful to make sure you wash your hands before you touch your clothing, because otherwise you'll have it all over your clothes, obviously. Now, I have to do this quickly today because I promised my niece that we were going to have a makeup session today. She's 7, and if you watched my last video, you know that she's smarter than I am. And since I also have a wonderful trip to the gyno today, you know, I only go to the gyno like every month, so it's not like it's that big of a deal anymore. I have a lot of girl problems, which is partly why I started the whole menopausal view. Okay, so you can see that it's kind of covered a little bit. It's just a sheer cover, but because I'm not doing a whole lot today, I'm not really concerned about a whole lot. Now, this is, my brain is so not working today. You can't even see it. There's nothing on it. But this is your foundation for your eyes, and it doesn't take a lot. Now, normally I would not put, what brush am I using to put that on? It's just a toothbrush, hairbrush, makeup brush. You can get them from China for like a couple of dollars. You can get a whole set for like 10 or 20 bucks. and they are probably my favorite brushes of all time. I love them all. Now, normally I wouldn't put any makeup on my eyelids when I'm going out and when I'm in a rush. However, I wanted to show you something that I do to get some color on quickly. This is Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, the Love Revolution makeup palette. And ironically, I got this free from Ulta, and it has become one of my favorite, one of my favorite palettes. I've never seen it since then, but it was just one that I absolutely loved. But it's basically, it's supposed to be your whole face is in here. Blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, everything that you need to have a complete face. So, as you can see, I use these three colors a lot, and then these two is my, this one. You can do everything you need with this palette. But for today, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm just going to put it on my finger, and get some on my finger, and I'm just going to put it on the base of my eyelid. Now, the only reason I do this is because my eyeliner, because I have hooded eyelids, it tends to go up here, and it kind of creates this jagged line that's not very pretty unless I put some kind of powder on. And now, like I said, this is a quickie tutorial. This is not I'm getting ready for a fashion show or I'm teaching you how to do makeup. This is how I do my quickie morning routine, okay? And all I'm doing is I'm putting this a little bit just on the lids, okay? And it also helps with, I have Addison's disease, so I have dark circles around my eyes and into my eyelids, so that helps alleviate some of that dark circleness, if that's a word. Is that a word? That's not a word, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna take, since we're doing a quickie, I didn't pull a whole bunch of brushes out, so I'm just gonna take this brush, and I'm gonna go right here to this big giant highlighter heart. And I'm just gonna kind of highlight underneath my eyebrow bone. So that it looks like I actually have a clean eyebrow. I haven't like tweezed my eyebrows in a while, at least for a couple minutes. And I'm gonna take the IT Brow Power Perfector. And I think this is Universal Beige or Universal Taupe. So this is a little bit, this is usually a good color for just about everybody because it's, when you're doing your eyebrows, you want your eyebrows to be 2 shades lighter than your hair. Unless you're blonde, then you want it 2 shades darker. And I'm just gonna kind of do it really lightly to just kind of give the illusion that I have an eyebrow, because my eyebrows have gotten really blonde over the years. They started out black, and I used to, when I was a kid, I used to try to bleach them because my hair was blonde growing up. And I never understood why my eyebrows were black. And now I give anything for my eyebrows to be black again. But no, that's not how it's working. And I'm doing it really light up here towards the front. Also, I've already, before I do all of this, I do my own like a facial every morning. I do everything I can to take a very good care of my skin. So half of having a beautiful makeup is having beautiful skincare. So taking care of your skin is one of the most important things that you can do. Even if you don't wear makeup, taking good care of your skin is vital. And good morning, Lindsay. I miss you. I miss you a lot. I'm starting to feel a little unloved by you right now. Just saying. This thing flips over to the brush, which I love. And we're just gonna kind of, the front right here, it goes up. The middle goes to the side, kind of angled. And then of course this goes down. And I forgot the most important thing. This is my mascara that my neighbor gave me that I love. She's from Mary Kay. First thing I do usually is put that right there in my bra, but then I forget about it later. So I usually go out without any mascara on. So, and I'm still getting messages, so I apologize if you're getting little bleeps and blums and noises in there. So really quick, I have, I know I'm gonna say this wrong, and I know somebody's gonna make fun of me, and that's okay, because I'm okay with that. So this is Stila eyeliner, black eyeliner, and this is the marker. It has a marker tip. Okay. You're going to take your baby lunch for her birthday. That's right, today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Isla. So I am not going really crazy with the wing. I just want a little tiny bit of one just to say that I have some definition to my eyes so they don't disappear on my face. And I'm literally just laying the liner on my eyelid. And then I'm just gonna fill it in. And you want to make sure that you get into your eyelashes, because your eyelashes, this is called tight lining, so that you don't have that white line underneath your eyelashes. Let's see if I can do this without. So normally I do this eye with my left hand, but my left hand has not been cooperating very well lately. So as you can see, I have a little bit more of a blunt line. Remember my palette here that I did this with? I'm just gonna take it right up here and clean that line up. So it looks like I have a perfect line. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and just make sure that that's just as clean. So we've saved this from beginning. Let's see if this is getting warm enough yet. Okay, we're gonna take out the mascara. I didn't leave it in my bra long enough. Some people put it between their legs. Some people put it in their bra. Either way, I'll forget where I put it, you know, because that's just how I am. I forget everything. So I'm just going to do a quickie on the eyelashes. Did you guys share the video so that other people know that we're here? And don't forget, we always give something away. But you have to like and share the video, and you have to make the video public so that we know that you shared it. Because it doesn't always let us see. I just got some mascara on my eyelid. So that's going to take away from my quickie time. But it's okay, because I have my torpedo here. I'm just going to blend that right in. And look, it's gone. Wham! Ta-da! Magical. I really do like this mascara, Renee. Okay, so we've got the mascara on. Now, I would like you to note that I have these awesome black circles that we discussed earlier. So I use Makeup Forever, and I use, I think it's R4G or D, I'm not sure. But it's kind of a pinky orange, and it doesn't take a whole lot. It usually comes out really big. I mean, it takes such a small amount. And I just kind of dab it underneath to cover up the the black, purpley, ginormous circles under my eyes. I can leave it like this, but this tends to be a little bit more orange than my face, so I have to be a little bit cognizant of that. So today I'm going to use some Arbonne cover-up. I really like this Arbonne cover-up because it's kind of, it's a thick paste. So it gives me the amount of coverage that I need. And I'm just going to kind of dab it on top of the pink stuff. Now I'm also struggling with a little bit of a cold. So I'm going to kind of go around my nose to get the red. And the red on my chin. A little bit of red right through here. Now when you're doing your makeup and you're doing foundation, if your foundation is the right color, you really don't need a whole lot of foundation. All you need is to cover up the blemishes and make it look even. So now all I'm just going to do is just kind of tap it back in, blend it out. And I'm using the same brush that has the foundation creation that I made. And if I really have a couple of extra minutes, I will add the sculpted look onto this. This is one of my my go-tos. I've had this for probably 4 years, and you can see it's still here, still going strong. I actually bought a second one for travel, so this one is my travel one. So really quick, I don't really want to go with the darkest because I'm not trying for that look today. So I'm just going to go for this second shade. Normally I would go with a gray shade, but this doesn't have a gray in it. And that's usually a liquid instead of a powder. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go right above my cheekbone, and I'm just going to pull it from my hair, from my hairline, and just kind of go down towards my mouth. I'm trying to do this with my camera as my mirror. And then I might kind of come through here because I have 4 chins. Just kind of clean up the extra chin layer there. And I tell you what, everybody waits until I am doing a live video and everybody has to message me 487 times or call me. So thank you for paying attention to the fact that I am online and doing a video and calling me. That is greatly appreciated. And then I will finish it off with, this is Becca's. This is a sampler that I keep as my travel. This is Becca's Champagne Pop. This is my favorite color, and it's my favorite highlighter because it's not too white, and it's not too, it's just kind of the right color. And I'll kind of go on top here, on top of my cheekbone, right underneath my eyeballs. Kind of take it down my nose, wherever the sun would hit your face. And I'm not using a whole lot here. And right in the Cupid's bow of your lips. And remember how we did the eyes with just the finger? We're gonna come back in with a little tiny bit of the red from the palette, just a little bit, and we're just gonna kind of put it right in here and just kind of dab it on. Right now I kind of look like the war paint from a Neapolitan ice cream. So even though I already have a red face, I still want to add a little bit of that color to make it not look like I'm like dead. So we have all the color on that we're going to put on, all the highlight. So I'm going to use my big brush and just kind of blend it all together, so I don't look like a hooker. Hookers are not necessarily the direction we're trying to go here. Good morning, Vic. All right, so we have our basic look. And I'm gonna put a little bit of lipstick. This is Beauty Society's Lip Nirvana. The color is Worship. This is probably my favorite go-to color because it closely matches the natural lip color that I use, my natural lip color. And these are a great matte lipstick. And I love that. And you know what? If you like and share this video, I'm going to send out to someone, I'm going to draw a name and I'm going to send out one of these lipsticks to you. Matte lipsticks to you. How's that sound? But you have to like and share the video, and you have to do it public so that I can see it. Like and share our page. It usually stays on all day, Vic. Depends on, this is one of the better ones that tends to stay on. I usually only have to reapply it maybe once, and it's not that, it doesn't get all goopy and gunky like the other matte lipsticks can. But this is a really good one that it's kind of in the middle. It's not the stain that will last for 3 days and you have to use paint thinner to get it off, and it's not regular lipstick that you buy at at Walmart. So it's kind of to me, it's my favorite, and it's really lightweight, it's not heavy and stuff like that. Now I'm going to go back with my my Champagne Becca highlighter, and I'm going to kind of just touch it. And this is also going to help seal it in and give kind of a pouty look. And I've done a lot of this with my fingers just to make it quick. So I'm done. I'm not sure how long I did that. Does somebody know how long I've been on here so that we can, and I've also done, some talking through it and coaching with it. But this is my quick makeup look. I can do it quicker, but I usually do a little bit less around the eyes and a little bit less around the contour and stuff like that. But this was just kind of this is how I do a quickie to get going in the morning. This is my standard morning makeup kind of look. Not too heavy, not too over the top, just kind of there. So I have to go do a dress up time with my niece before I go to the gyno. So it sounds like her friend Karai has come, our next door neighbor Renee's daughter. So I may not be doing this, so I may have rushed for nothing. But my mother texted me 14 times while I was doing this video to ask me questions. So I'm sure she didn't hear back from me, so she decided to take things into her own hands. So I'm out of here, and I hope you have a wonderful Martin Luther King Day. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week. And let's see, what is today? Today is Monday. So you got a whole week. You got all week to make it awesome. So love y'all and stay fabulous.